Hi, this is Brian Weiss, and I am going to demonstrate a couple of sign options that we have available today. So this is a sign we did quite a few years ago for an event. Some things have been changed on here just to protect the data, but for the most part things are exactly the same. So you'll see with the mouse I have three sections. This section right here is just an advertising area. This section right here is for mapping and different information that is available to the user of the sign. And then the area down here just shows all the different sessions that are available. You'll see that they're broken up by days. There's Tuesday, there's Wednesday. Things can be paged down. This would work on a touchscreen situation, but for this situation I am using a mouse so you can see what we're doing. So a user would come up to this sign, interactive sign, and they would have different advertising going on over here telling them about sponsors and different parties and things that are happening. And then they could find where they're at. Obviously we see the little bubble there showing everybody where this sign would be located. And then they could touch the different sessions to see where they wanted to go. And you can see right here that a line would be drawn to show the person where they're standing and where it would be that they would need to go. It would give the title of the description, the room number, the time, the date, and this would be a synopsis of the session itself. And they can just click around and all of these things will change depending on where they're at. You can see the different rooms and the dates and the times on here. This was a very popular sign. It was paid for by different sponsorships that were sold, and people could see the different parties and things that were happening. And this is all updatable real time as well. Now let's switch to a different sign. This was a much simpler sign that just had different schedules based on the day and the other items that a user might be interested in, such as the expo hall. Now this is very simple here. We could very easily make each one of these areas hot spots, and a person could be given a interactive map to where it is they need to go. The reason why I'm showing you this sign specifically is because each of these buttons or hotspots are being logged. So what can happen is later we can go into the log and look at what has been interacted with, and by doing that we can see things like the how many times a person's ad was seen, how many times somebody looked at Wednesday specifically. If all of these items here were hot spots, we could click on one of those hot spots and show things like a map or a website or more information, static information, whatever a person would be looking at, and we can track each one of those items. And we should look at a log here. So I switched the recording area right now, and what I'm going to do instead is just show you a quick log that is created from this sign that I had there before. So I will close this, and this is the log that was created just by looking at those two signs. And you can see things like the advertising. It shows how many times those were shown. This is over a couple of day period. And you can see down here, these are the different buttons that were pushed and how many times they were pushed. And I can also show like times of day, things like that as well. So it's very, very flexible looking at the different items that would be shown to a person and people, that what they're actually getting out of the sign as well.